Welcome back to Echoes of the Subcontinent. In our last episode, we journeyed through the ancient civilizations that shaped the Indian subcontinent. Today, we delve into the fascinating world of medieval India, a period of great empires, cultural fusion, and dramatic change. Buckle up as we explore the rise and fall of kingdoms, the clash of cultures, and the birth of new artistic traditions that would leave an indelible mark on the tapestry of Indian history. The dawn of medieval India, Harsha's empire. As the sun set on the Gupta Empire, a new power rose in the north. Imagine a young prince, barely in his teens, thrust into leadership amidst chaos and uncertainty. This was Harsha, who ascended to the throne of Thanesar in 606 CE at the tender age of 16. Despite his youth, Harsha proved to be a formidable ruler and military strategist. Within 6 years, he had conquered vast territories, stretching his empire from the Himalayas in the north to the Narmada River in the south, and from Bengal in the east to Punjab in the west. Under his reign, North India experienced a period of relative peace and prosperity. But Harsha was more than just a conqueror. Picture a court filled with scholars, poets, and artists, all patronized by this emperor who was himself an accomplished writer. Harsha authored 3 Sanskrit plays, including the famous Ratnavali, showcasing his literary prowess. Yet even great empires have their limits. When Harsha attempted to expand southward, he met his match in the Chalukya king Pulakesin II, who halted his advance at the Narmada River. This clash of titans marked the beginning of a new era in Indian history, where the south would play an increasingly important role. The rise of the Chalukyas and Pallavas. As Harsha's empire began to wane in the north, 2 powerful dynasties emerged in the south, the Chalukyas and the Pallavas. Imagine 2 mighty elephants, locked in a constant struggle for supremacy, their battles shaping the political and cultural landscape of southern India for centuries. The Chalukyas, based in the Deccan, were master strategists and patrons of the arts. Under rulers like Pulakesin II, they expanded their territory and left behind a legacy of magnificent rock-cut temples. Close your eyes and picture the intricate carvings of the Badami cave temples, where Hindu and Jain artistry intertwine in a breathtaking display of skill and devotion. Meanwhile, in the southeastern coast, the Pallavas were creating their own artistic marvels. The Shore Temples of Mahabalipuram, with their pyramid-like structures rising from the sand, stand as a testament to Pallava architectural genius. Imagine the sight of these temples at sunset, their silhouettes etched against an orange sky, as waves crash on the shore nearby. But the Chalukyas and Pallavas were more than just rivals. Their constant competition spurred innovations in art, architecture, and literature that would influence Indian culture for generations to come. The development of the Dravidian style of temple architecture, with its towering gopurams and intricate sculptures, owes much to this period of artistic ferment. The Islamic invasions and the Delhi Sultanate. As the Chalukyas and Pallavas vied for power in the south, a new force was gathering strength beyond India's northwestern frontier. The 8th century saw the first Muslim invasions of India, led by the Arabs. Though initially limited to Sindh, these early incursions were a harbinger of the dramatic changes to come. Fast forward to the late 12th century. Picture a dust cloud on the horizon, growing larger by the moment. This was the army of Muhammad Ghori, whose victory over Prithviraj Chauhan in the Second Battle of Tarain in 1292 CE opened the floodgates for Muslim rule in North India. In the wake of Ghori's conquests, his slave general Qutb Minar established the Delhi Sultanate in 1206 CE, marking the beginning of Muslim political dominance in North India. Imagine the transformation of Delhi's skyline as new architectural styles blended with existing Indian traditions. The Qutb Minar, with its soaring height and intricate carvings, stands as a symbol of this new era. The Delhi Sultanate would see the rise and fall of 5 dynasties over the next 3 centuries. Each brought its own flavor to the cultural melting pot that India was becoming. The Khiljis expanded the Sultanate's territories southward, while the Tughlaqs experimented with ambitious projects like shifting the capital, albeit disastrously, to Daulatabad. But perhaps the most fascinating aspect of this period was the gradual synthesis of Indo-Islamic culture. In the bustling markets of Delhi, Hindu traders rubbed shoulders with Muslim artisans. In royal ateliers, Persian miniature painting techniques merged with Indian artistic traditions, giving birth to new styles of art. And in the realm of language, the interaction between Sanskrit, Persian, and local dialects led to the evolution of Urdu, a language that would become a hallmark of Indian literary expression. But perhaps the most fascinating aspect of this period was the gradual synthesis of Indo-Islamic culture. In the bustling markets of Delhi, Hindu traders rubbed shoulders with Muslim artisans. In royal ateliers, Persian miniature painting techniques merged with Indian artistic traditions, giving birth to new styles of art. And in the realm of language, the interaction between Sanskrit, Persian, and local dialects led to the evolution of Urdu, a language that would become a hallmark of Indian literary expression. The Vijayanagara Empire, a Hindu bulwark. As the Delhi Sultanate extended its reach into southern India, a new power arose to challenge Muslim dominance. In 1336 CE, two brothers, Harihara and Bukka, founded the Vijayanagara Empire, which would become a bastion of Hindu culture and resistance against northern invasions. Imagine a city of breathtaking grandeur, its markets teeming with traders from across the world, its temples reaching towards the heavens. This was Vijayanagara, the city of victory, whose ruins at Hampi still evoke wonder today. European travelers of the time described it as the best provided city in the world, larger than Rome and teeming with riches. The Bahmani Sultanate, a rival power. While Vijayanagara flourished in the south, another significant power emerged in the Deccan, the Bahmani Sultanate, founded in 1347 by Alauddin Bahman Shah, broke away from the Delhi Sultanate and established itself as an independent kingdom. With its capital first at Gulbarga and later at Bidar, the Bahmani Sultanate became a center of Persian culture in the Deccan. Imagine the courts of the Bahmani sultans, where poets recited Persian verses, artists created intricate miniature paintings, and architects designed buildings that blended Islamic and Indian styles. The Bahmani Sultanate's constant wars with Vijayanagara led to significant developments in military technology and strategy, but it also fostered a unique cultural synthesis. In the Bahmani realm, Hindu and Muslim nobles worked side by side, and the sultans often encouraged a fusion of Deccan cultures, regional kingdoms, and cultural fluorescence. While the great empires of Vijayanagara and the Bahmanis dominated much of South and Central India, numerous regional kingdoms flourished across the subcontinent. In Bengal, the independent sultans patronized Bengali literature and fostered the development of terracotta temple architecture. In Rajasthan, Rajput kingdoms like Mewar became centers of chivalric culture and resistance against Muslim rule. This period saw an incredible diversity of cultural and artistic expression. In the realm of devotional religion, the Bhakti movement swept across India, with poet saints like Kabir, Mirabai, and Tukaram composing verses in vernacular languages that appealed directly to the common people. In architecture, regional styles flourished. The temples of Khajuraho in central India, with their exquisite sculptures, represent the pinnacle of Nagara-style architecture. In Odisha, the massive Jagannath temple at Puri became a center of religious and cultural life. Literature and regional languages flourished during this period. In Bengal, Chandidas composed his lyrical poems to the divine love of Radha and Krishna. In Maharashtra, Jnaneshwar wrote his famous commentary on the Bhagavad Gita in Marathi. And in the far south, the Tamil epic Silappatikaram painted a vivid picture of life in the ancient Tamil kingdoms. As we conclude our journey through medieval India, we stand at the threshold of another great transformation. The arrival of European traders on India's shores in the late 15th century would set in motion a chain of events that would reshape the subcontinent once again. From the empire of Harsha to the cultural synthesis of the Sultanate period, from the grandeur of Vijayanagara to the devotional fervor of the Bhakti saints, medieval India was a time of great change and incredible cultural richness. It laid the foundations for much of what we recognize as Indian culture today, a testament to the enduring legacy of this fascinating period. Join us in our next episode as we explore the arrival of European powers and the dawn of the Mughal Empire, ushering in the early modern period of Indian history. Until then, let the echoes of medieval India resonate in your mind, a reminder of the complex tapestry of cultures and kingdoms that shaped this incredible land.